Hello, my name is the Reverend Patrick Pierce. I'm a retired priest in the Diocese of Central Pennsylvania. I was the former rector at Trinity Chambersburg. I retired in 2014. Before that, I did interim work in Maryland, West Virginia, and Central PA for 13 years and lived in Mercersburg, and realized there was no congregation to serve that part of Franklin County. And in the diocese, the closest Episcopal church to the west was Bedford, which is an hour and a half away, half an hour east to St. Mary's, Waynesboro, half an hour north to Chambersburg, or half an hour south to St. John's, Hagerstown. And when I retired, I decided I would try to start a mission effort in the Mercersburg area. I applied for a missional grant for the diocese and received a $1,600 grant to do advertising in a local penny saver, which everybody reads, and form a Facebook page and advertise on there. And I would hang out at a coffee shop in downtown Mercersburg 2 days a week for a few hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I started to build relationships. And the goal was to form a house church of about 15 to 20 people and offer an Episcopal brand of Christianity, which is markedly different from the predominant style or flavor in that area of central Pennsylvania, which is greatly conservative fundamentalist and rather how bad you are and God has to save you from yourself, instead of scripture, tradition, and reason of the Episcopal Church. And after a while there, I defined people that I was trying to attract. I would speak to anybody and try to sit down with them and maybe help them understand how Christ was working in their lives that they may not have seen. But I was particularly interested in 4 categories of people that I came up with a purpose statement. To reach people who have been hurt or abused by other Christians or another church or denomination, to seek people who have a serious faith but also take science and history seriously, people who have questions and do not want to have easy answers given to them, and people who are seeking a spiritual life and community but don't know for sure what their religious beliefs are. And the house church that I am hoping to form would meet at people's homes, have a shared meal together, in the form of that dinner, have an informal Eucharist, a shared sermon of give and take over scripture readings and questions and comments, and then if any collection was taken, to be given to a charitable need in the area that the group felt was necessary and worthy of that. I've been on hiatus from the coffee shop the last year, as many of us have been from public worship. And I do go once a week to support the coffee shop and buy a coffee and maybe lunch, because they were so generous in allowing me to camp out for a cup of coffee 2 days a week. And but I am continuing to do videos on the Facebook page every week, usually Compline on Sunday evening. And I have a prayer list that I keep active, and people add their names, and I follow up and continue to see how they're doing. So that's in a nutshell. I started in 2018, and this is with the interruption of the pandemic and an illness of about 7 weeks in the summer of 2018. That's what I've been doing in my retirement. So if you are interested in the Facebook page, it is at Mercersburg, capital M, Episcopal, capital E, and that's it.